day, gentle folks. Welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing a little portrait in this little wee teeny tiny sketchbook. It is 2.5 by 3.75 inches, which I worked out is somewhere between A7 and A8 size. So like minuscule. It's like my index finger by the length of my thumb. It's really teeny tiny and it's really cute. I found this in this gorgeous little pop-up art shop last summer. It was all illustration supplies, mostly Japanese, which I was kind of in art nerd heaven. My friend who I was with was a little bit confused, but also kind of like, oh no, she's in art nerd heaven, let's just let her get on with it. So I got from there some Kuretake Gansai Tambi paints, Japanese watercolours in metallics, and some nice grey uni pins, which are actually really difficult to find, and also this pads. There was a deal going on where if you tried out this size, you got its value off one of the full-size expensive pads, and I thought, great, I can do some little headshots, test out in that, and I never used it. So here we go. It is really nice paper. At the time, I had been searching about trying to find decent hot press paper. I was just kind of failing aside from the nice arches stuff. Yeah, I was having a hard time finding hot press, and since then I've gone out and bought a big block of hot press from Cass Art, which is a chain art store here. And I've still got, like, it's going to last me a while. Plus quite a lot of cold press still. To be honest, by the time I get round to using that offer, it might not still exist. But I don't mind at all. You know, it's worth it for the experiment. It was quite fun to work on. And I have no regrets at supporting a little local business that is just as awesome as this place was. I cannot say how excited I was to find it, and I really hope that it's still going once lockdown finishes. So, the portrait. This is essentially little stylized self-portraits. I wish I had big round eyes and I wish I had cute little cheeks like that, but I asked my husband what he thought of it as I was working on it, and he said that's a really nice self-portrait before I mentioned it was a self-portrait, so I guess it worked. Between you and me, it might have just been the pigtails and white brimmed hat. I do also have a mole on my cheek that I'm realising now that I forgot, and I normally wear glasses, but hey. as you can see as this is going on, I started this in the evening and then picked it up the next day. I was just too impatient to get going. I'd sketched it out and inked it, and then, you know, there we go. I did mention the grey Unipin liners before. It was actually Derwent Graphik liners that I used in the graphite colour, which are one of my favourite things normally for using with watercolour. However, I think they kind of sucked into this paper just a little bit more quickly than I was expecting. So it's really come out quite dark. Like, it doesn't quite look black, but normally it does look more like a graphite coloured mark on cartridge paper. But that's something to learn from, I guess. The uni pins that I got, there was a dark grey and a light grey, and to be honest, the light grey would probably have worked a lot better for this. For other materials, I used my Winsor Newton watercolours. I also used some white Winsor Newton gouache and some silver Winsor Newton ink right at the end. The gouache I don't think I actually captured on camera, but you can see it right in the final picture. The silver Winsor Newton ink I've had for years. They come out maybe every other month or so. I love adding metallics to colour where that's otherwise matte. This one in particular is just super shiny and super opaque, and the fact that it's been sitting for so long, it's probably gone a lot thicker than it should really be, but it works perfectly. The paper itself, I maybe prefer, to be honest, after all my going on about trying to find the right hot press, I think I prefer working on cold press. But, you know, there's that. The whole way through doing this, I had been planning on sticking to just quite a cool toned warm colour palette, so like kind of raspberry reds, browny greens where the greens come up, but yeah, sort of cool toned. So it was going to be purple in the background. The yellow was just kind of a last minute decision when I was trying to work out how to fill in that space. I'm so glad I went for it. I'm so glad as well that I added in just that little bit of the warmer yellow. Warm as in warmer on the colour wheel, which I believe was Winsor yellow. It's got quite a nice little sort of orangey tone to it. It added a little bit of kind of goldiness against the silver. Last minute decision. I think it worked out. It's a bit brighter than the either purple or cerulean blue that I was going to go for. Yeah, I'm quite pleased how this turned out. This is now going to be my avatar as many places as I can work it into being my avatar once I can get a decent scan of it. Yeah. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. As usual, I would love any feedback you can give me. I'm quite new to recording myself working, so yeah, any feedback is much appreciated. And here's the finished picture. Yeah, didn't get that gouache on camera, but there it is. Yeah, thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye bye.